thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What do you think? Hey. What do you think? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
What's good, man? Back with another episode of Arnold's Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Arnold checking in with you guys. We have another segment of Q&A. I got one of my young guys checking in with me. Finna get on the live. Just waiting in for him to check in. Ace. Yeah, as you know, I just moved here to Hickory, North Carolina, and I haven't really found too many guys that has like a good work ethic and really want to make something of themselves. But Ace is he's a really good player. You know, he has that drive that he wants to get good. He's not scared. He's not afraid. He doesn't really back down. You know, we be going in the gym and I just be giving it to him. I be giving him that work. I'm not even gonna hold him. I'll be giving him that work. So I appreciate his drive. I really appreciate his drive because he really wants to get better, and I appreciate that because you got to understand, if you want to make it one day, you got to have that drive yourself to believe that you can make it. Like, you got to have that drive yourself. You can believe all you want, but if you don't have that drive, if you don't believe it, if you don't have that passion to want to make it to the next level, that's just in college, like just going to college in itself, you know. It's not really going to make a difference anyways. It's not going to really make a difference. You got to have that drive. You know, it's got to be a burning desire to want to make it to the next level. Like, I really want this more than anything. And I got to be prepared for what is coming next, because this is not for the weak-hearted. I always say that, bro. It's not for the weak-hearted. It's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. If you want to play this game, you got to have a dog mentality. You got to have a grit and grind. Ace, what up? Is they showing you? They say you win, but I don't see you popping up. Let's give him a few seconds to see if it's working. I don't see it popping up. It's always with the IG. Every time you try to do something and you try to get it going, they always got to be with the discrepancy. Let's see if that does it. I got the invite. There you go.
What's good?
Yo, turn. Go ahead, turn your camera sideways. There you go.
All right, is that good?
Yep.
Bro, what you been on, man?
I just got out of church, man. You know, man, gotta keep that spirit right too, bro. That's a big.
Bro. What'd you learn in church?
What did I learn in church?
Like, what was like the key Bible verse that you learned, or what book was y'all in?
God's love, drowns out all fear. So his unwavering love that he got for you is going to take away from all the fear that you feel, that's like from the world, everything that's coming around you in the world that can like discourage you, things that you think might not happen. If you trust in his love, it's unwavering love, that drowns out all the fear because God loves you. That's what I took out. I gave a lot of scriptures, but that's the overall message that was preached today. So that's what I got from the word today.
Okay, that's nice. All right, so I did present the 3 questions.
Hold on. You good? Take your time.
I got it written down right now, bro. I got it written down, ready to present them. So, did you want to start with that first, or what you want to?
No, we get into it. I just like to first, introduce yourself. Just tell everybody like what you want, like what's your passion. I know we talk all the time, but I want to keep this on file for one day, so when you can go back and be like, yeah, I said I wanted this and this happened for me. Just say what you want, like out of this game. Say just tell us about yourself, man.
Okay. Yeah. So my name's Aceaasin McKinnely-lor. I'm currently in college right now. I'm at CCC. I did play basketball. I have like a love and passion for the game. I did play my whole 4 years in varsity in high school.
Mhm.
Um, Sadly, I didn't get any offers because my senior year got cut short, and
COVID, right?
yeah, didn't really get to show off what I needed to show off. But yeah, I have a son. I'm a father. Um, and yeah, I'm just trying to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my master's degree and go on with life with that. I am really trying to play pro or, wherever, God takes me for real. So,
So
yeah.
that COVID, explain. A lot of people, a lot of kids like you're a prime COVID candidate, I should say, COVID killer, because there's a lot of guys that COVID retired in this game. Like a lot of people couldn't recoup, and there's a lot of people who try to make it like to college or like their first pro season out, and COVID killed a lot of that. So how does that affect you mentally? Knowing that it really wasn't in your hands. It
Yeah.
really wasn't in your hands.
Yeah, it just sucked for me. When I look back at my film and stuff like that, like I really, could have been him. I really could have, had all these, D3 JUCO offers. But that factor right there played like a huge role in, my senior year. We didn't. I don't think. Yeah, we did have a prom that year, but it just sucked that year because like we didn't really go to school and we didn't really have practice that much. So we got quarantined 2 times, which made us not practice for a month, and
Hmm.
I just felt so bad for myself because I was one of the people that did catch COVID, and I was just feeling bad. Like when I look back, I was like, dang, like why couldn't I graduate like a year later type shit? Like, you feel me? So it just sucked. It just sucked.
It did, yeah. And then I understand that you wanted it then, and COVID happened, but it's just like an overall plan. It was meant to happen that way. It's so as bad as it is, and it was your senior year, and I know how hard you work because we train all the time. That's why I wanted you on right now because I see your work ethic. And as I was saying in the beginning, like I've been in Hickory, bro. I haven't really seen nobody who really out here who just say like I love the game and they could say it, but they ain't gonna put the work in behind it that matches
Mhm.
that. That's what me and your coach was talking about a lot. A lot of people out here say they want it, but that work that they putting in behind it ain't matching what they saying.
Yeah, it just separates them from the rest of the people that say that they want it, but that has like that can't just match it up like that. Like I don't know. It just sucked when I look back. You know what I'm saying? My work ethic. It's been
It's there,
satisfactory.
bro.
Yeah, it's been satisfactory. I feel like it's not over the top. I want it to be over the top. You feel me? Like I want to work on every skill thing, every weakness. I want to see in myself. So that's what I'm.
Uh,
That's why I got you there. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah.
you to lead me.
Do you feel like your son is the reason giving you an extra boost to like
He
drive
is.
even
Yeah.
more? And it,
Yes. It's big motivator.
okay, yeah, that is a big motivator. You are a father. I'm a father too. That drive, it creates a new drive in you. You know, because you want your kids one day to be able to chase their dreams and achieve their dreams, but you got to show them first. You could tell them whatever, but you
Hmm.
got to show them, and that's what you're in the process of doing is showing them, hey, I chase my dream of playing pro one day, and I'm going to have it. So we're gonna get right into it, man. Go ahead with some of the questions you wanted to ask me, and let me do my best to
Okay.
answer them for you.
The first one is, what was the factor motivating you every day that led you to where you are today?
The factor that motivated me every day was I just wanted it. I just I was always that underdog. I wasn't that good in high school. Like I wasn't really that good. All the way up until my senior year, I had no offers. My senior years, I had no offers. Like my junior going into my senior year, I had no offers. I think one team talked to me, actually from North Carolina, Lee's McCray. They
Mm,
kind of reached out, but it wasn't an offer, you know. And I had a
yeah.
cousin. I had a cousin who was like getting letters from Florida, he was already committed, signed. Like me and him are like same age, same class, and I was getting nothing. Nothing. Like I had no nothing, man. And I just was like, man, I want to hoop though. I want to hoop. So that just drove me, you know. I just didn't know what else to do but work. I was like, well, I'm already trash. I
Mhm.
still love the game, so I might as well just keep working. It ain't gonna make no difference either way. And that was just something that just always stuck with me. Like that's why you see now I have to be
Yeah.
getting up, running, weights, gym again, repeat 6 days out of the week, 7 days. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that was just a drive from just being an underdog, man. I always been an underdog to this day. Still, I got like that chip
How'd you get into Savannah State then?
going into my senior year. I had made it okay. So going into my senior year, I had got invited. My cousin got invited to this really big AAU team, and they had a second team, right? And during that time, I was just at the crib. You know, I had no AAU team. I wasn't good like that, but I was when I was at home. I had an outside goal. I was working. I didn't know what was gonna come up, but I was just working, getting up shots, just out
Mhm.
there, sun up, sundown. I was just out there till I got in. My coach brought me to the camp. Like, well, they have a B team if you want to try out. I went to the B team, and it's just like all that work over all those years just started catching up. So when I got out there, I started hooping. I was just like, it even kind of shocked me a little bit. It's like they were kind of high caliber. I'm talking about dudes, North Carolina, you know, VT, Virginia, like all D1s, SEC, all that. Like these are the guys we're playing against, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm hanging, I'm hooping, cashing everything, and I'm just like, man, that's weird. So going into my, it was just because I
Uh,
wasn't used to, I didn't understand that that work going to show itself at one point.
mm,
All those years
you're
of me
gonna
just
lose
staying
it
in the
to
gym.
where you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. That work really showed up right when it was supposed to. So playing on that level with those guys, and then you playing against like the top AAU teams all the time, that exposure, your level just automatically went up. So when I went to back to high school for my regular team, like I said, it was just me and my cousin. He was already committed to go somewhere.
Hmm.
And then I was just right there alone. Nobody really paid attention to me. So I started averaging like 25 and like 12, 14,
Hmm.
something crazy, going for 40 because
Everybody's be like, "Oh, I remember you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah." Like
I
everybody
did
gonna
it was
praise
like,
you
bro,
now.
where you come from? We knew
Yeah,
about him, but we didn't know about you because I was just
exactly.
and all that work caught up with itself, bro. And then one of the coaches came down and see me and fell in love. He was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta sign you. We gotta sign you." That's how I ended up at Savannah State.
That's good, bro. That's good. All right. Second question. What are the most important skills which makes like a basketball player better?
I would say one of the most important skills for me is mentality. You know, I'm really, really big on your mental mind. Like I read, like we talk about, give you a couple books. You got to understand the mind. Once you start understanding the mind and the mentality, I know you heard they say basketball is like 90% confidence.
Hmm.
You're building that confidence in your mind first. So your mentality has to be there. If your mentality is, you know what, I want to be a pro one day, and your mind is locked in on that, your body and everything else gonna have to do the work to get there because you understand for me to get there, I have to do this. It can't be like I want to do it and I don't do the work to get to that point. It's understanding like, okay, I want to be this. I want to do that. In order to do that, I have to do this. I have to put
Hmm.
an unimaginable amount of work in. I have to study my craft. I have to find people that knows things that I need to know in my field. Like, okay, if I want to shoot better, I need to find out someone who's a great shooter, learn from them, see their technique. Rebounders, how do they rebound? Defenders, how are you defending? Really break the game down to a science to be able to be not just a pro, but to be a legend, to be great, like really
Hmm.
breaking it down. So that's all mentality,
Yeah,
that
I agree. I agree. Because like I see people out there. dogging other people in practice, whatever. But when game time shows up,
man, when the lights
when
turn
game
on,
time shows up, man, like it's like they on like a whole different like perspective of like,
yeah.
oh, they average 3 points per game now. Like what's happening with in practice. I mean, yeah, it determines what you put in at the game, but at the same time, it's all like in here. You feel me? So
there's many practice players. We always have that. It's always, I think, every team in America, and no matter what, you're always gonna have that one practice player. He's a killer in practice. But once them lights turn on, them real lights, once you get on that stage and they freeze up and it don't translate, that's mentality, man. You ain't got it. You ain't there. I'll chill sometimes in practice. I'll be like, man, I just saying. But when them lights come on, it's game time.
Show out,
That's
yeah.
exactly.
Everybody wants to, pop out. You feel me? So, all right. Now we're gonna move on to question 3. If you had one thing you could have changed in your basketball career, what would it be?
You mean coming up or like in my pro career?
Just overall.
Change? There's nothing I would have changed. I don't see
like you missing like a camp or a tournament or anything like that.
Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. And I accepted that a long time ago. Everything in my journey, even till now, to this day, it all is happening the way it's supposed to happen because I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do on my end. You can't control everything. I can't control everything. The only thing I can control was if I did my part. That's all you can be asked for. That's all they can ask you for is if you're doing your part. When I was going like that camp, when I went to that camp, I didn't get invited to the camp, and I wasn't, a high ranked player to play on the team supposedly, but that didn't stop me from doing my part. I still had to get up, go train, go put the work in, and then whenever the opportunity presented itself, I was ready. They say success is when preparation meets opportunity. That's what success is. You always prepared. You stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And then when the opportunity comes, you're successful. My opportunity came like that because I was preparing.
Hard work though. It all starts with hard work. You know what I'm saying? Every single day, going to the gym 2 times per day. You want to be, that great of a player. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really, gain from you, like in knowledge and everything like that. So
yeah, man, I really, that's just what made me. That's what my high school coach, like I talked to your coach, he's a real good dude. I can already tell. And we was talking about you over there. It's just like you got the part down of just the work ethic. Like I said, my book coming out soon, and the second part of this, like the second chapter, is work ethic. If you don't have that work ethic in you, bro, it's not gonna happen. It's got to be the work ethic. And I'm not talking about going to the gym and just shooting around. I'm talking about putting in work. Like we was in there before everybody. We're gonna put up 1,000 a day, made. Then who? It's got to be a different type of mentality. It's got to be. It can't just be I'm out here. I got to enjoy the work. Then I got to enjoy that part of it. I got to enjoy just grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's necessary. You don't want to be who wants to be on a team like you're saying averaging 3 points. That's what you're playing the game for. Yes, I made it. I'm a pro. I made it. But I'm averaging 2 points out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
That ain't going. I'm gonna let you know right now. That ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have a very, very, very. If you're fortunate to make it to an overseas and become a pro, it would be a very short-lived career. Very short-lived career, and that's what you don't want that.
Nah.
You know what I mean? You don't want that. You want to be in this game and have a career and take from the game to add to your life. Let that be fuel for you so you can know how to navigate. Because there's so much different nuances to this game that it's like you're going through a maze, bro. Everything.
Yeah,
now, I'm gonna ask you a question. What's your networking skills like? Like, how good are you on networking?
What you mean? Like what does networking mean? Like,
okay, like one of the biggest things that I took from the game so far in my career is, it doesn't, as much as the work you put in and you do all this, you got to know somebody that can put you in front of that person. I believe the
Mhm.
saying is like a 6 degrees of separation. You're 6 people away from exactly where you want to be. You're 6 people away, 6 or 7. I think it's 6 degrees. Yeah, 6 degrees of separation. So, but if you don't know how to talk to that one person to lead you to that next person, you're not going to get anywhere. That's what I mean by networking skills.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
to start networking. I I talk about this in the book as well, but you have to go out your way and literally learn how to talk to people. Pick up a book on sales. They're going to teach you how to talk to people, how to communicate with people, you know?
It's just like certain environments. You feel me? It's like my first time on live in like forever. So what I'm saying, I'm just kind of shaky a little bit,
No,
but
you good, but that's what I'm saying. You got to know. That's what I'm saying. Not even just like an interview. I'm talking about with people in the gym. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I went to the Lakeland G League tryouts about a month ago before I came here, a month and a half ago, right? It's like 150 guys in there, all in like one court. 150 guys in a tryout. Do you really think you're going to get seen like you're supposed to in that environment? It's going to be difficult because there's too much going on. The coaches are running around. I'm talking about it's the worst people in the world out there trying out. Like it's just like this is a joke, right? And
yeah,
guys are so focused on, hey, I'm not getting a shot. Hey, I'm not making my threes or whatever the situation. And I'm like, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Think about it. You're inside of a NBA association atmosphere. You so worried about the head coach and the main coaches, and you're not even paying attention to the trainer. See what I'm saying?
hmm
That trainer, if he's associated with this group, I'm guarantee you he knows somebody that probably could help you out. So even though you don't even get on with this organization, he probably knows somebody that could help you out in your situation and get you on where you need to be. But you got to know how to network and talk to him. You know what I
that's
mean?
facts.
How do you
Yeah,
stand out on the other side and be like, okay, let me get on the good graces with the trainer because I guarantee you, he's here for a reason. You feel me? They're tied into the NBA. He's here for a reason. So maybe I need to learn if I know how to communicate with him, how to say something to catch his attention, do something to catch his attention, catch the guy that's doing the water boy or whatever. Don't think that nobody's there for no reason. It's just the way you're talking because you never know who knows who. Like I said, 6 degrees of separation. It's only
that's
six.
fact.
It's only 6 people. You
Yeah,
that
yeah,
close. You feel me? But
yeah.
you got to know how to communicate and network. That's what networking is all about. So
Okay.
that's something I really want you to do. Get a book on sales, bro. Get a book on
You gotta
sales.
give me that book copy, bro.
Which
Still waiting
one?
on
Which
that.
one?
The one that you sent me on
The
in the.
the way of the superior man. I'm
Mhm.
gonna give you that one. Yeah, that's a good one. That one really it teaches you a lot of just about. You would think it's about one thing, but it just really teaches about taking accountability. You know, that's why I always
Mhm.
say you gotta understand that there ain't no excuses, bro. You feel me? Everything that happens in your world, you have control of. It's your fault or not even fault, but that is your world that you got to take accountability for. If you break up with your girlfriend, that's on you. If you go broke, if your car break down, that's on you. It's like everything. I don't never be like, well, this person or that person. Well, what do I have to do about it? Got to take accountability of yourself, and that's just a book that teaches you on how to take accountability of yourself. So you believe that one day that you will be able to play, right? You'll be able to make it
Mhm.
overseas.
Oh, mhm.
Why is that?
It's just right now mainly it's just because of my drive for real. I'm not afraid to guard the best player. I'm really not afraid to guard LeBron. If LeBron was on me, if I wanted, what I'm saying, like it's just that confidence, that like drive, that fearlessness in me that
Mm-hmm.
wants to. explore what better skill there is, competition wise and everything like that there is. And yeah, that's basically it, man. And I'm just down to learn about, more ways on how to, execute in basketball. You know what I'm saying? How to be a better player in basketball. Like, because, I've been doing this since I was like 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been sticking to me. And yeah, that's basically it.
Have you reached out to any other like pros or anybody other than me? I know we kind of ran into each other because I was just going into the gym, but have you started reaching out to anybody?
Yeah, I reached out to one of my bros. His name is Christian. He used to play overseas. I forgot where, but yeah, I reached out to him. He's been my trainer all throughout middle school, high school, and all that good stuff. I've been going. He lives in Morganton. We usually like play at a church. And yeah, that's basically it though.
Okay. Yeah, I need you got to pick that up. You know what I'm saying? We live in the age of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like you go on my profile right now, like it's simple. It's really this simple. You go on my profile, you know I'm a pro, you know I play, so you know I know a lot of pros. Probably half the people that are on my page that I follow are gonna be pros. Go on their page, look at them, look at what the position they play, look at what they where they played at. Reach out to them. You will be surprised at how many guys that play the game will be willing to just help somebody that wants to make it, because we all, once you get into this fraternity of playing overseas and understanding everything, you want to give back. That's why I do what I do, because it's like, bro, it was so difficult.
It's an experience. Yeah,
it's so difficult, bro. It's a beautiful thing. It's everything you wish and you desire, and the lights, and they scream your name and you hooping and you winning. But that's just one part of it. Just to get there though, that's a journey in itself. And when you see somebody, like when I see somebody like you that's like really grinding and really want it, you want to reach out, And a lot of hoopers, they go through the same thing, so they would be so ready to give a word like, okay, yeah, do this or whatever. You just gotta reach out. Go on my page. Go look at who's on there. Go look at what position he plays. Look at somebody in your field. Like, okay, you're a point guard, two guard. Okay, this guy's a point guard. Just send him a DM. Hey, I'm friends with him. He helped me out. I seen your page. I'm trying to go to, what I'm saying, I'm going to college and this and that, and I want to get better in this. If you could just give me any kind of words that can possibly help me to one day make, and I'm guarantee you will be surprised at how many people would be just like, oh yeah, okay, such and such, something. Now you got to go seek that information out. You know what I mean? You can't just wait for somebody to come and just be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you.
Ties in with the networking part. It ties in with that networking part. So
gotta be up. Yeah. That's why I say you can't be just sitting around. 1, cool, but what I said 6 minimum. You feel me? You should at least hit up and start now. Don't wait till I'm gonna wait till I get close to when my senior year or all that. Start talking to people now so they're familiar with you. If they're already familiar with you, you're not just blowing them up, but sometimes you might have to. If you're trying to learn, what's the worst they're gonna be like? All right, I'm just not gonna talk to you. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the next person and try to get as much information out of them as I can, because the information is what's gonna get you further along. You might hit it off like with somebody. Hey, bro, can you help me out on this situation? They might have just got a call from somebody saying, hey, they need a point guard. Right up your alley. And why? Who they gonna reach out to first? The person that's always they remember first, right? I get that question all the time. Do you got a player here? Do you got a player here? First person on my mind is the last person I probably talked to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Gotta stay relevant.
Yeah.
I'm going to start my first year. I want to play pro one day. I just want to get you introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? That's something I wish I would have done, because I always been like, I'm good. I'm going to just sit back and wait. I'm going to let my agent take care of this for me. And this.
That was one of your biggest mistakes. You told me about that.
You feel me? That's the reason I'm sitting here right now, Still, it's still a learning lesson. I'm still on my journey, my path now, and so do not wait for somebody. Everything you want, pretty much everything that you want in this world, you're gonna have to go out and get it for yourself. Everything. You know what I mean? You got to go out and get it for yourself, bro. Got to.
All right, one more question. So what you saw yesterday of like me playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think like my skill level is, or like how do you see me as? Like, you know what I'm saying? Me hooping when we was doing the runs and stuff like that, like like I'll take criticism too. I love criticisms, but like, you know what I'm saying? All that tie in, I just wanna just ask you like how I play and stuff like that.
I know it was pickup, and it's kind of hard because I was guarding you. You know, so you wasn't. I like your mentality. You wasn't scared to try to come at me. You know what I mean? That's good. Off the rip, you don't got that fear like, okay, I don't care who's guarding me. I'm gonna still play my game. You know, but like I said, you got to understand your position. You going into any league, you going anywhere, you're gonna be a point guard, two guard at best at times, but you're gonna be a point guard. So you got to be better decision maker. You know what I mean? You got to have
Mm-hmm.
that ball on a string. Nobody could take it away from me, and I got to be able to get you. You're short. I'm sorry, but you're short. Nobody should be able to stay in front of me. You're not going to be able to stay in front of me, and I got to run my team because that's where you're going to. That's where you're going to thrive in this game. That's going to be who you are. I tell a lot of people, it's like, okay, yes, you can shoot it. Yeah, you might be able to score, but that's not what you're going to be at the next level. That's not what's going to get people to be like, oh, okay, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going to be your shooting, how deep you can shoot it from, and your scoring ability. You got guys like me. I'm 6'7", 6'8", and I'll give you 30 like that. Now, who you think?
I don't know about that.
Oh my
That.
God!
No.
I'll give you 30
No.
sleeping, man. I'll give you
You
30
give me 15.
sleep.
You give me 15 at most.
15?
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Me guarding you the whole game? Yeah, it's gonna be
Come
15.
on, man. It's even worse if you go. Then your boy just say, yesterday, go, man, switch. Just switch.
Yeah, you said because like, bro, I was tired. Like, we ran like 3 games before you even got there. I
And
was tired.
what I told you
I
about
was
those
tired.
excuses. What I told you about those excuses.
Yeah, but
What I told
it's
you
not
about
even
those
an excuse.
excuses, man.
Everybody gets tired though. That's the thing. Everybody
Tired
gets
is in the mind. I know you heard that from Ron. Tired is in the mind. You tell yourself you'll be tired, you're gonna be tired. If you tell you I'm not gonna be tired, I'm not gonna be tired. Your brain gonna listen to everything you tell it. Out your mouth comes blessings and cursings. I ain't tired. I ain't gonna be stopped. I'm getting 40 on your head.
Buddy, bro. Yeah, that's true, man.
That's how it is, man. So that's for you. It's tough because this generation, they think it's all about scoring, bro. But you got to really understand your niche in the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You really got to understand your niche. Like for me, I was never, when I came out of school, I wasn't a shooter. I could shoot it, but that came with time. For me personally, it just took time that I had to develop in my game. But I knew where my strength was. It was rebounding and attacking the basket. You know, so I focused on my shooting when I worked out and trained to become a better shooter and put all that extra time in.
But you just like learned how to, play your role, like play your spots, right?
Find
Out
out
of
what
high
you
stuff like that.
find out what you do well. The best thing. Find out what you do. If I go on a team and I see that they got a shooter, they got a 3-man, I got to know what my role is. I got to know what I do, where I fit in. I normally play the 4, stretch 4. Okay, I got to know my positions. I got to know my spots. I got to know where I fit in to be effective. I can't go out here thinking I'm going to do everything I want to. No, this game is a structure. Once you start understanding the nuances of the game, you're going to be a point guard. They're going to be looking for you, the first thing, run the team. That's one thing he was doing yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday he was dribbling and he was picking the ball up. I was like, why is he... You got to have that on the string. I control. You know what I'm saying? I control this. I'm running this. I'm coming. Come here. Come set this screen for me. Let me come off. Let me drag this defense. attack, find the open man, finish, picking your spots. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I really want you to work on, understanding how to control the game. Because you're gonna have the ball in your hand. You're gonna be a point guard. You gotta learn how to control the game. That's gonna be your biggest strength. I had to play against a guard on my team. He was like, what you is, 5'10"?
I'm 6 foot.
6 foot.
Don't disrespect me.
I'm
like
asking,
that.
man, what's y'all in that 5'10"? Y'all midget area, man. Y'all in that midget area, so I can't really tell the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Don't even say that, bro. I still body.
Little guys, you know what I'm saying? Little. What you say, Pat Bev? At least Pat Bev like 6'4".
Exactly, and he's in the NBA, so you can't say
6'4" though. You on?
He ain't 6'4". No, he's 6 foot.
Pat Bev 6 foot?
Yeah, he's either 6 foot, 6'1".
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? But he's a dog defender. He knows his niche. You know what I mean? I'm a dog defender.
I want to be like that. Yeah.
You know? So, but there, I want you to really work on controlling the game. And I played with a guy, he was 5'10". But hands down, Horace Wormley. If you hear me, hands down one of the best guards I ever played with. And he was 5'10". He just knew his role. He knew how to control the game. He had that ball in his hand. He knew how to set everything up. He was smart. He understand his spots. He understanding who need the ball, when they need the ball, time and score. You know, that's why I never understood when people always be like, "Well, you it's just because you tall." You can go down the street and find another tall dude right there. That don't mean he can do what I do. What does height got to do anything?
Because height, bro. Nah. I'm just saying, like, height has everything to do with any sport you play. You know what I'm saying? If you like 6'3" and up, the chances of you getting a college offer, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you drop 10 points per game and a 5'10" dude drops 30 points per game. Like, they're going to pick out the dude that, you know, stands out, like stands up and, you know what I'm saying, is
if
tall.
If you 5'10" and you a dog, I don't care about no 6'3", 6'7", 7'1", 7'2".
That's why you got, you know, all these D1 players and stuff like that. Everybody's like 6'3" and up on the team. In the NBA, you see everybody 6'5" and up on the team. So how
can't
you
look
you
at
know,
it. Can't
go
look
about
at
that?
it. You can't look at that, bro. And none of that matters, bro.
Unless you're Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, unless you're Isaiah Thomas, like, you have to be 6'3" and up. I'm sorry.
What's your name?
It's facts. Isaiah Thomas.
What's your name?
Oh, Aceaasin.
Okay. That's the only person you should be talking about. You know who Arnold talk about? Arnold Lewis talk about Arnold Lewis. That's what I do. I don't care about what the other man do, what he do, his height, what he can do. What Arnold Lewis can do?
Right, I know, right?
But that's how you got to start.
It's just what I'm saying, though. It's not because, like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like facts, like what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like 6'3" and up people, they get, you know, they have a higher chance of getting offers.
Just leave that out your mouth. Just get that out your head, bro, because that's a negative aspect that's just holding you back. I'm telling you now, that's gonna hold you back. Okay.
No, it's not gonna hold me back.
A disconcerting belief. If you believe that just because it's the height they got over me, it's a disconcerting belief that's gonna only hold you back, bro. It don't matter. I promise you, it don't matter. I don't care what height you is. I don't care what the stigma of what colleges look for. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't even think that. I don't even want to hear you say that out your mouth anymore about how tall somebody is and why they is there. Get that out your mouth. Get that out your brain. Get out your life, bro. Get that out your life. I'm telling you, get it out your life. You don't need it. Where you trying to go is where you trying to go. So you say, you what, 6 foot? This 6 foot body, this frame that I got is going to take me everywhere I need to go and anywhere that I want to go as far as I want to take it. Because you ain't finna, I'm sorry, but you ain't finna grow no other 5 inches. Yeah.
Facts. I'm done growing, bro.
I'm
done, bro.
I'm pretty sure you're done. So don't even waste your time thinking about anything other than that. You know what I mean? That's all you need to focus on from here on out is what is Ace going to do to get Ace where he needs to go. That's it. That's it, bro. You good?
Good.
You got
good.
anything else for me? I can school you some more. You know, I take it to the court.
Nah,
I take
don't even do that. Nah, I'll hold you. Bro, I will really whip you points.
You know,
One game.
I really had to be like, man, sometimes I'd be like, I don't want to discourage you, but I gotta kill you, dog. I gotta kill you on the I gotta kill you. Dog.
I'll be like, where we meeting at, man?
I would be wanting to hurt your feelings, dog, but I gotta it hurts me. Oh, did y'all lose you? Oh man. Well, that's cool, man. Hey man, you probably still on, but appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you coming on. You definitely got a bright future. You definitely got the right work ethic. And I believe in you, bro. I believe that you're gonna make it and become exactly what you want to be and exactly the person that you're meant to be. Let me see if you check in. Try to get him in one last time to say his piece.
My bad. I kind of like swiped right, and I guess it ended my live. So.
Nah, you good. Go ahead and finish it up with us something, man. Go ahead. I was just finishing up anyways.
I mean, I got nothing else to say. I mean, I appreciate, you saying all this stuff. I'm really actually taking it in and, what I'm saying, for the better of me and for my environment, for real. But yeah, I appreciate, the criticism, the talk that we had. It was great. Like, it was 10 out of 10. I needed that. I needed, the leadership and all that. But yeah, I will do what you, said for me to do, networking wise, all that, like I'll take that into for real. But I think, yeah, that's basically it, man.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Idea, man. Like I tell you all the time when we get done playing in the gym, bro. I believe in you, bro. I want it just as bad for you as I wanted it for myself, and you definitely got the heart and the drive. You keep going the way you're doing. Don't get discouraged. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be those days where it's just gonna be like, bro, there's no way. I've had them. Where I was just like, bro, there's just no way that I'm gonna be able to make it to the next level or produce. Like everybody's gonna have those times, bro. But just keep going, perseverance, bro. That single minded is keep going. I rock with you. I'm always here. Hit my line. I'll see you in the gym. I'll cook you any day. You feel me? We get this very good.
True. Hey, I'll take the beating though. For real. It makes me better.
But yeah, bro, we're gonna chop it up, bro. I appreciate you coming on, bro. Have a real.
Sure. Wait. Are you coming tomorrow? Come tomorrow at like 5 if you can.
At 5, I gotta come earlier because I got things to do at 5. So that's why I be going earlier. We're gonna work it out though. Is that what time you get out? You get out of work? You get out?
Nah, school. School. I get out of school at like 2. Well, tomorrow it's gonna be 2:20. No, 1:50 tomorrow, and then like on Tuesday it's gonna be like 2:20. Yeah.
Just hit me. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna put that work in. All right, bro.
All right. I'll let you go, man.
Yep.
Hey, save the live. Save the live and send it to me.
All right. Of course. All right, man. That's all we got for today, man. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Where we do interviews, where we talk about the game, and we're just trying to get better every single day. Till next time.